Yeah.
Now, you have to say it like the announcer says it. Love Island. Yeah,
New bombshell has entered the villa. Yeah. Exciting. So hopefully he brings back the prize.
Yeah, things are really starting to warm up out there. I don't know if you've been outside.
Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely starting to feel that summer season creep its way back into our area despite the increase in the cloud coverage here. And that's where we are seeing a bit of a 22-degree sun halo above our heads as the blooms and blossoms of summer are soaking up the warmth and the sunshine today as we prepare for slightly cooler temperatures as we work our way into the rest of the week. Right now, temperatures holding steady into the mid-80s for us up and down the I-5 corridor, upper 50s, low 60s for the shoreline, and our temperatures still up over the past 24 hours, anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees for western Oregon, closer to that 10-degree mark out towards the east. As we give you the grand tour here across the Pacific Northwest, enjoying those high thin cirrus clouds with plentiful sunshine. We've got a few fair weather cumulus clouds building out over Mount Hood as the cloud coverage is a bit of foreshadowing along the shoreline that is slowly starting to push its way from the west to the east. You can see it here with our satellite imagery, not picking up on any moisture though. Some of us could pick up on a light raindrop or two potential for the coastline as we move our way through about the next 48 hours or so. As the month of June has brought us a surplus in the rain department, we were sitting with a rain deficit before this weekend's wet weather, but now we sit above normal by about a ½ inch and have surpassed that nearly 1.5 inch mark that we typically see for the entirety of the month. So that is the good news, and it has slowly helped to improve some of our fire danger back to the low category east of the Cascades in eastern Washington and northeast Oregon. As we prepare for our jet stream to really start to become a little bit more linear, that's going to keep mild temperatures overhead, and it's also going to be keeping that summer heat just to the south and west of our region. But we do have this ridge of high pressure that has been persistent out towards the east. Just look at some of these feel-like temperatures for tomorrow. Expecting to climb back up into the triple digits anywhere from Nashville to Atlanta. New York City expected to feel like 102 tomorrow. And of course, this has been a prolonged event. They have been feeling the heat for the past few days and will likely continue to do so for the next several days, as we actually expect to cool things down as that cloud coverage becomes a little bit more widespread, not only this afternoon and evening, but through the overnight hours with maybe a hit-and-miss rain shower out towards the east. Beneficial moisture as that cloud coverage is going to stay persistent overhead, not only for Wednesday, but into Thursday, maybe bringing a light drizzle to the coast. But the I-5 corridor, we are mostly going to be staying on the dry side, despite some of our forecast models putting a couple of 1/100ths of an inch into the bucket. I don't think that that will be coming to fruition, but it is a possibility out along the shoreline. As tonight we increase that cloud coverage, it acts a bit like a blanket for us, trapping the heat that we've built during the afternoon hours, keeping us in the mid to upper 50s. As tomorrow we cool things back nearly 10 degrees comparatively speaking to where we are right now. 74 is all we managed to muster up. With our 7-day forecast keeping those mostly cloudy skies going all the way through Friday, then we start to break down that cloud coverage, return the sunshine along with the summer-like heat, approaching 90 degrees as early as Saturday, and I think Sunday we'll actually be able to squeeze out a 90-degree temperature as we slowly, very slowly cool things back by the middle of next week. That's where we're talking about low to mid 80s, and just to put it all into perspective, our average this time of year right around 76 degrees. So you'll notice it's a very dry stretch of weather with a little bit of that summer heat. So the moisture we saw over the weekend likely going to quickly dry things back out again.
Yeah, then it gets really hot, huh?
It does this weekend.
90 degrees on Sunday maybe. We'll see.
Summer's here.
Josh, thanks.